Christmas is a special time of year at the Walt Disney World Resort. It makes the mouse a lot of money, and they love money. So it's kind of funny when suddenly Disney and Disney parks lose that little spark of holiday specialty. And what do we mean? Well, folks, they're refusing to call it a Christmas tree. Hello, friends. Hello, fam. Welcome back yet again to the festivities of TPP, where I and Vash Guy are ready to unleash on the Disney company. And Vash, we're doing it today because that beautiful evergreen that's at the Magic Kingdom, that beautiful, wonderful tree, not a nose. Did you think I was going to say nose? That beautiful, wonderful tree filled with garland and lights and magic and love and all the good stuff, right? Clark, not even Clark could pick a better tree than that. Although I think he would try to put that on the back of his vehicle. Disney doesn't want to call it a Christmas tree. Click the like button, folks. Let's dive in. Vash, I feel like Bill O'Reilly, but yeah, they're trying to cancel Christmas at Disney, which is very strange because they have Mickey's Merry Christmas there, right? Very Merry Christmas. What are they doing? They got parades named after Christmas. Why did they suddenly switch it to a holiday tree?
Bro, I think we need the Homer impression and say it's very Merry Christmas so far.
No, it's a very Merry Christmas so far.
Yeah, exactly. Because it might actually change. It is crazy, folks. It is as insane as Pro is actually listening here from That Park Place from the amazing Marvin Montanaro. Disney roasted online after branding Magic Kingdom Christmas tree as holiday tree. Yes, I couldn't believe myself.
This would be like having a menorah on Main Street and saying, would you look at that holiday candle, honey? Why, that's just a beautiful holiday candle. No, it's not. It's a menorah, and it's okay. You can say these things. Like, I'm not Jewish, folks. I can say Happy Hanukkah and look at that beautiful menorah. I'm not offended. And guess what? Other people who don't celebrate Christmas, they can still say it's a Christmas tree because it's a Christmas tree.
Right. Exactly. Here's what Marvin has to say on the subject. By now, it shouldn't surprise anyone that Disney has managed to take a routine holiday post and turn it into another public relations misstep. The latest kerfuffle comes from a simple caption on the official Disney Parks X account, a caption that avoided the phrase, quote, Christmas tree, and instead opted for the sanitized corporate-friendly label, holiday tree. And you can see the X post right here. We can actually go on a Disney Parks official Twitter account right here, and you can actually see right here, ever wondered how the Magic Kingdom holiday tree was installed? Here's a little gift for you. Again, holiday tree. Hashtag Disney holidays right here. And look, it's a beautiful video showing just how they actually put something like this up. Very, very cool. But people weren't necessarily enthralled with the video as much as they were with the specific holiday tree branding right here, and people did roast them pretty good.
I'm going to hammer them even harder. You ready?
Yep. Go ahead.
Once upon a time, a long time. Oh, wait, no. It's just a couple years ago. Disney would dress the entire Main Street, all of Main Street. They would dress it for Christmas. Okay, they would set it up to be Christmas from top to bottom, all the way to the castle and all the way back, and the Christmas tree was just one thing about it. And folks would go to the October 31st Halloween stuff, and then they would set their vacations around this because the idea was, okay, I'm going to see the fall decor up until the 31st, and then, sweetie, we're going to go through the doors November 1st, and it's like magic. It's just all going to be Christmas. And that's what Disney did. Now they can't put out those kinds of videos because it's just a Christmas tree and a few other decorations. But as you can see, folks, look at it. They didn't go all out. They didn't switch everything over to Christmas immediately. They take days to do that now, days and days and days, because it costs them too much money to just be like, switch it over. One night, here we go. But there were videos about this, and it was time-lapse stuff, and it was a big deal. And they took that away. How much more can this company take away, even beyond the name of Christmas for the tree?
Conceivably, so much, bro. I mean, maybe let's not even have a Christmas tree anymore. Let's do something a little bit more inclusive.
What if we had Lightning Lane for you to be able to see the tree? Let's put it behind a giant box, and then you can pay for your Lightning Lane, and then you can walk inside the box to see the tree. That would be, oh boy, that's another way to make money at Magic Kingdom.
Hugh Johnston is quickly speed dialing Josh Duhamel right now, bro. I mean, this is what's going on here. But look, I mean, there used to be, I think there was a big famous Walt Disney World holiday special, if I'm not mistaken, like a Disney Parks special program that went into just how elaborate and how complex the holiday operation is at Walt Disney World. It was a thing, and I think it was like an hour-long special. You might be able to find it on YouTube if you look hard enough. But Disney used to do all kinds of stuff. And look, at Disneyland, it's the same way. I think they start putting snow on the castle. I think it's like in the month of October now, because they stretch these things out so long that in order to make your deadline to have the holidays ready by a certain date in November, you basically have to, because you cut third shift and you cut the cast members that can achieve something like this. And this goes back so long, bro. I mean, I remember the Matterhorn at one time used to have like a big rotating star on it. That was like back in the 60s, if I'm not mistaken. Unfortunately, we haven't seen that since. Now, the Walt Disney World and Disneyland programs for the holidays historically have been very, very good, but we have seen declines and diminishment in this area, and that's unfortunate. But to call this a holiday tree? Come on, bro. This is ridiculous.
Oh, come on. And Vash, soon we're going to be looking for little spring eggs, holiday eggs. We'll look for holiday eggs come March or April, whenever that's going to be. Listen, folks, here's the deal. These accounts are run by ninnies. All right. I'm just going to be, they're not Winnie the Pooh. Okay. They're a bunch of ninnies. And the deal here too is, they've removed the dream lights from the castle. Okay. And that's just projection. So that's one reason not to be there. They've stopped putting up the Christmas decor right away. And it's crazy because these days you could get Mr. Beast out there. You can get Mark Rober out there. They love Disney. They'd come out there and do a special all night, and do their little thing that they do and show how Disney does the decorations in 8 hours or whatever it takes. The promotions would be off the chain, but darn it, it's just too hard for Disney to celebrate the winter unnamed holiday. But here's the other thing too, Vash. All right,
please.
Disney has basically given up and said, you know what? We keep losing to that darn Dollywood. Dollywood keeps beating us in every single Christmas award. And so we're just not going to work on it that hard. We have international guests these days, and not all of them celebrate Christmas. So you know what? We're going to scale it back. We're going to pull it back, and it's just going to be what we have to do because the crowds are going to show up. Listen, they've already decimated their summer crowds. I'm telling you right now, if they think that they can pull away from Christmas, they need to blink twice and think again, because Christmas, I know, it's a Christian holiday. I know it, but you can still celebrate at Disney. It still is very popular. Go for it. Have fun with it, Disney. But yeah, they're losing to Dollywood, and I think they've lost some of their luster and muster to keep this up because they can't catch up with some of these other theme parks. They're going all out. Epic, by the way, Vash, looks very nice for Christmas. They're decorated very, very well. And I'll guarantee you, as much as we love everybody out there and everybody who views the channel, and some of you out there, maybe one or two of you celebrate Kwanzaa, nobody's going to Disney for Kwanzaa trees, okay? It's a Christmas tree.
It is kind of amazing how things like the candlelight processional, for example, still take place on Disney property, both at Disneyland and Walt Disney World. Now, obviously, there's a monetary aspect to that, but it is kind of
1,000% about the money, Vash. It makes.
I'm not saying it's not, but it is kind of wild how you're going to say holiday tree while talking about the nativity scene. There during those processionals right there. Bro, do you remember, by the way, when Disney used to actually have real trees for the Christmas tree? That whole town square area was full of that pine smell. It was amazing. Now, unfortunately, we have fake holiday trees.
Make it smell like Flagstaff, Arizona again. Let's go. Get the smell of evergreen trees everywhere. Let it ring throughout the Magic Kingdom. And yes, when it comes to the nativity and to the candlelight processional, the leaders at Disney would love to get rid of that. It just makes them too much money because, darn it,
yes,
people still love Christmas. That's what it's all about, Charlie Brown. All right, folks, what it's all about on YouTube, other than being good and kind and peace and goodwill towards men, is clicking the like button. Share, subscribe, click it, stick it to the algorithms. It is the notification bell. Drop a comment down below. Let us know your thoughts. And folks, thanks for being here. Hope you're having a happy holiday season, a Merry Christmas time. And happy Hanukkah to everybody out there who celebrates. Folks, we don't want to be too late with this video. We're going to get out of here. We're going to get on the move. But thank you for stopping by. Folks, until the next time, it's your friends at TPP, where all the news should be fun.
Thanks for watching That Park Plays News. For more information, consider checking out www.thatparkplace.com. And don't forget to subscribe, share, like, and send this out on your favorite social media accounts.